Good day to everybody. The name is Kevin Skavini. I'm a South African, property of the government of South Africa, and it is now 16 years that I've been trying to get off this island itself, through badgering, abuse of authority, breaking of all legal laws, international laws, and a violation of all human rights. Now, a human being and their family have to fall under law, government law. And when I was brought to Ireland, I fell under South African law, government law. I've been through every conceivable avenue. They took me and tortured me for 7 years, 24 hours a day, till I was dead from oxycontin overdose. Then you have political people that you are told to refer to and go to for assistance. And when they portray to a world and world people that they are politicians of morals, ethics, and standards, and there is nothing of what they say, then I have a right as a South African under the laws of South Africa, because they have rejected all Irish law, all Irish constitutional law, all human rights law, and even international human rights law. Their purpose was to extort money out of my life, and as a South African, as I developed and researched, and over 40 years, found the quantum physics a first in the world of how climate works, they decided to murder me for that, and then extort money out of it and sold it all to Facebook. That is revenue of peoples of South Africa. That is my people. My people are dying by the millions because they're trying to hold me and will keep me from all law. Refuse to acknowledge that this is an emergency situation, that I need to get my family back, as I have placed my entire family under pressure. And so I found Regina Doherty, I have been to, emailed personally in 13 letters. There were about 130 different variations of the truth, which is lies. Now, as I stated, every human being has a right to speak and a right to talk. And that's what they're trying to shut up. That's what they're trying to get me to do, is to keep quiet and slowly and surely to demoralize, intimidate, and use tactics that they do. Now, all the crimes that are committed by individuals. It's a system, they say, that is at fault. No, it's not. I have been personally to this Regina Doherty, handed her documents, entitlements, and then got emails back and didn't receive it. We haven't got it. They forced me. This is a South African businessman, professional businessman. They removed a rental allowance while the advocacy unit hold my salary. And so they want to make me into their beggar. I'm not a beggar. I I didn't come to this country a beggar. I came here a professional, and I conducted my business as a professional, as representing my country, South Africa, as a professional. We have a South African public prosecutor, protector of peoples, and here in Ireland, they refuse to protect professional people that they brought in politically by trade and enterprise. They refuse to protect such individuals. For 16 years, been asking, been pleading to obey law, international law, and been refused. And this minister had rental allowances removed, all other avenues blocked and stopped. And then I had to even get letters from banks in South Africa to declare that I don't have any bank accounts in South Africa. I had to get letters to state that I don't own property in South Africa. My wife, that she doesn't have money in South Africa. Now, that has got nothing to do with this government. Absolutely nothing. Never done before, but yet they made me go through months and months of just being intimidated and pushed around from pillar to post. And this same Regina Doherty stands up and declares to the world that she's a health minister concerned with the health of people. When you tried to assist the government in human trafficking, you try and assist the government of Ireland in hiding this and covering this up. You use the Gardaí to hide and cover this up. That I have taped. I have taped personally that my wife, in front of you, broken, and you physically just let it go and lie through your teeth. In one letter, 13 different times, and then refuse to answer any letters. Been to your offices over and over. What is a South African to you? Nothing. You think there's South Africans that are struggling, and then they get sent to the ends of Ireland on a wild goose chase, and then get dumped like animals that they've got to beg and beg. I did not come to this country. You brought me here. You flew people over to South Africa and offered me a contract. And that contract you broke illegally, unlawfully. And then you don't tell my government the truth. You don't tell my people the truth of what you're doing behind closed doors to people of South Africa. South Africans are not your dogs, slaves, animals. But you declare that you're helping Africans. With the one hand, you speak it, and then with the other hand, stab them in the back. Secretly infiltrating, paying people to commit crimes, bribery, crime, and corruption. Gangs that are working in South Africa and across Africa are supported by the West. They are financed by the West. And those gangs are the ones that are destroying Africa. And Africa has to always end up paying the price of getting extended security, getting more people in, tightening up their security, tightening up their banks because of theft from the West. Those ghosts are not ghosts. They are hackers. They hack into systems and steal money from Africa, from African banks, from South African banks, from insurance institutions, and they are feeding the West. And then they got the audacity to stand up and say, third world shitty countries, excuse me. There is nothing about third world shitty countries in Africa. We work for our money. We earn our money. And we work damn hard to get it. And you don't have that right to break all laws and destroy people of Africa to get your money. You don't have that right. And it is even taught in your schools. In order for us, that is the West, to stay rich, we need to keep Africa poor. That is an open statement made by a teacher. So what are they teaching? What is their agenda? And then we see what their agenda is. Get everybody on drugs, commit the crime, because we're making the money out of the drugs. We're making the money out of the human trafficking. We're making the money out of the gun smuggling. We're making the money out of it. Not Africa. Because they're destroying Africa. They're destroying Africans. Look at the Africans that are dying. Millions and millions. And then they make you into a beggar. Beg for your food. Beg for your life. And they hand you back with the tip that you get for them stealing the mountains of money beneath that, making them rich, that they live off. Hollywood thrives on their cult practices, the satanic movement. And then when you have nations stand up and say we will not allow this low-class standard, and then you have Hollywood actors standing up, making a performance, and calling for people to rise up. Since when is law a crime? A criminal is a criminal. A murderer is a murderer. And one who steals is a thief. And if a politician steals, murders, and kills, he's a criminal. He's a criminal. And then you have the audacity to try and stand up and hide and cover up human trafficking 575-3612 and pass me off to go round and round your mountain again of delays, of badgering, of intimidation. When you politicians know about this, you try and hide it. You brought me, you put a man back, that is legal law. International legal law. Human rights legal law. I am not a conman. I'm a businessman. And there are 8 billion people that need to know and be safe on this planet from what is coming. And they have been lied to, cheated, everything is stolen from them, robbed from them. And then you've got police acting as criminals. Do you know that you're going to be dead Do you know that this what is coming is your death and you defending criminal politicians who are going to end up dead as well? There is a right and there's a wrong. There is truth and there's a lie. And the con is a con, no matter how many people you are. Fake is fake. Hiding all of this is not going to save you. There is only but one God, and there is only one devil, and you're trying to get people on drugs, kids rioting, kids out of control, kids running around, give us Satan, give us Satan. He hasn't got anything for you. He's not going to save you. Fireballs are starting to come in. That was warned in 2004. And they're coming. What are you going to do when it hits you? Are you going to then run and call on Satan? No. You're going to run and call on God. Because you know there's only one God that will save you. When you see your wife, skin falling off her, burned, and your children being burned, are you going to run away from them? Or are you going to cry out when you have to bury them? That's all I have to say in this short message. Regina Doherty, you're a fake, you're a con, you're a liar, and you're assisting in this human trafficking. You've done nothing about it but hide it and cover it up. And then you use your children to intimidate a man. You use your children to help bully my children. That's what you do. That's what you criminals are doing. Because you cannot stand up in truth. You got no backbone in truth. That is my escape. You remove all medical assistants, all medical doctors, medical guards to assist my family, put them in jeopardy of their health and their safety, and watch them suffer day after day and do nothing but go fetch this piece of paper, go fetch that piece of paper. It is not for me to run around and go fetch pieces of paper when you're partaking in an international criminal offense of human trafficking, an entire family of South Africans, and then try and hide it from all South Africans, all of Africa. That is all Africans, my people, people I love, people I live for, people I fought for before God from the age of 13 years old. But you don't kill them now. You don't kill my people the truth. Thank you very much for listening to this.